We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel. Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For binocular levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
Guys, you cannot control the waves. You cannot control the waves. I'm expecting very few people today because, well, I'm starting late. I'm starting pretty late. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. If I look sleepy, that's because I was asleep. I was asleep. I was having really nice dreams, weird dreams. And I don't know what I should tell you about the dreams, but anyway, it was really weird. And I stretched out. I was like, man, feel very rested. And I go down and look, it's like, holy crap, I'm late. So that's why I'm late. That's why I was getting some sleep. But here we go. Crypto bubbles on the daily. We are up. Holy moly. Pingu, 33%. M, 48%. With 15.5. Hype, 8. Now, here's the question. Full moon dreams, I'm guessing, man. I'm guessing. Yeah, one of my VIP members, they're like, Joe, it's a full moon. I was like, oh, really? Okay, let's see what happens. And then later they post, Joe, full moon, as expected. It's like, hey, there you go. There you go. But right now we're having some really nice movers for the daily. Now, does that mean I should jump into M? No way, Jose. How about Pingu? No way, Jose. Why? Well, because they could come down. Do I think they're gonna come down? They might come down a little bit, but because FOMO has been activated, they may continue to go up. Or they could get out of this one and go into WIF, or maybe another meme coin. So very important. Do I think memes are going to do, let's see here. Do I think memes are going to do well, better than established coins? Yes, 100%. So we have Dylan saying, glad to hear, glad you are good, rested. Yeah, man, I was up all night, just doing stuff. Oh, and I also made a new video. I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but if you did, let me know what you thought about it. If you didn't, well, hopefully you made a comment. But if you didn't, it's all right. But it was pretty fun making it, and I'm watching the charts and updating the group and everything else. And then before you know it, it's like, holy smokes, BC Pork Corp is on, and he's on at 5:45 in the morning Eastern time. Is like, holy smokes. But yeah, I was doing a bunch of stuff last night, and sure enough, I went to bed pretty early. Let's see here. Well, in the day early, I guess. HQZ says, I already had my daily mover. Hey, there you go. There you go. In the toilet. Oh, no. You don't. Oh, wow, man. You're just killing it. That's funny. HQZ with the jokes. That's pretty good setup too. Pretty good lineup. All right. So let's go to the hourly time frame. Let's go to the hourly. Oh, we got M coming down slightly. What? Just remember, what goes up will come down. You know, for me personally, if I see coins pumping, I don't want to get into them. I really hate coins that have an A or an M or an F or a whatever S. I think those are so dumb. Why? You know, it was dumb enough when they had 2 letters, which is okay, I guess. But why with a 1? I don't like it. Anyway, but right now we have some coins going up. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. And that way we can get those for you. If you just have questions on trading, let me know as well. So questions are just 2 things. 1, it verifies that I know what I'm doing. That's the most important, in my opinion. So if you're an experienced trader, seasoned trader, ask me questions, man. Ask me questions, because what that's going to do is going to prove to you that I know what I'm talking about. Now, the answer that I give you may not coincide with what you learned, but hopefully you have an open mind and you can kind of see the way I explain it and the way I teach it. Now, if it's completely off the wall, well, then we can have kind of like a debate or discussion about it. Like, Joe, I don't necessarily agree with X, Y, and Z. I believe, ABC. Okay, cool. Let me see how you're thinking about it. I think, yeah, okay, I can see how this, you can look at it and it works too. This is how I prefer to do it. This is how you prefer to do it. Doesn't mean one's right or one's wrong. It just means that's what you prefer. So that's what I like doing. I like doing it. See here, I held LDO for so long. Glad I was able to sell at a profit. Will never buy it again. I like LDO. Yeah. LDO I thought was a really strong one. There was a lot of them that I thought were really strong. But because of the saturation of the market, and people right now aren't really going for, I mean, you kind of are, but you kind of aren't, where they're going for the project, what it does. There's a lot of people who, I just want to make $1. There's a lot, everybody here wants to make $1. Everybody here wants to make $1. But if you can just go with the meme coin, where everybody's making money, making $5, $10, well, then that's where the majority of people is going to go. And that's why I think this run that we get, we're going to have the majority of the money in the memes, which is sad, because projects like LDO, projects like Render, Tau, Like all these, I mean, they'll make money, but not nearly as much as, let's say, WIF and, you know, all these other meme coins, in my opinion. You know, VET is a great project. I love VET, but I'm pretty sure percentage-wise, you know, making money, I'm pretty sure, you know, all these meme coins will outperform it. Bonk, you know, Floki. They said that Trump did another coin. I saw some posts about that. I don't know if it's the same coin or what. Let's see here. ETH utility tokens suck, in my opinion. Yeah. Now, before ETH, that's all ETH and ETH utility tokens, that's all we had. And then BNB stepped into the picture. And man, did BNB explode. I felt so dumb too, because maybe 6 months prior to the explosion of BNB and the BNB chain, you know, at this time there wasn't BNB chain. You know, it was in a different group. You know, I was pretty well respected in that group for what I did and everything else. And they asked me, they said, Joe, what do you think about BNB? I said, nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, all it's used for is for the exchange. It saves you money. I mean, yes, granted, it saves you money, percentage on your trading fees, but I don't think any of these exchange coins are really worth holding except for, you know, saving money. So for me, I don't like it. You know, I'd rather put my money in X, Y, and Z. And they're like, okay, Joe. Of course, none of this is financial advice, of course. And sure enough, wouldn't you know it, 6 to maybe 8 months later, BNB announces the BNB chain. And I mean, it just literally exploded. So instead of paying gas fees of at that time, $25 to $40 on average, you were paying literally 1 cent, maybe 3 cents. So you could buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. There was one time I got so spoiled on the BNB chain because I'm just buying, selling a cent, 2 cents, gas. There was one time it was 5 cents. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Pump the brakes. Wait a minute. Why am I paying? I said, listen to me. 5 cents? Man, let me just do it. And BNB to the moon. Made millionaires. That's my ex-boss. That's how he became a millionaire. And he'll tell you, well, he is supposedly not on Earth anymore. Supposedly. I don't believe it. Guys, I have yet to have any proof. Any proof. I go to court again next week. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to ask the judge, I say, hey, you know, the lawyer is the X, Y, and Z of the account or whatever. I want proof that he's gone because he is known to be a manipulator and money talks. So anybody could falsify any documentation, in my opinion, but we'll see. Dylan says, watch the video, music, Joe, loved it. You're a beast. I tell you what, you're a beast. BNB is just boring. I tell you what, though, I wish I had a couple grand to BNB. You know, back before the blast off, my life would be way different. Way different. I mean, I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. So you get boring narrative, no narrative, doesn't sell. Well, I think the whole excitement of not paying these just crazy. There was one, I was going to get a coin on, of course, the Ethereum chain. And I want to say the gas fee, shoot, man. I think the gas fee was like $200 or $300. And that's just to buy it. And then when you want to sell it, $200 or $300 minimum. So you need to make some serious cash. You know, you need to buy enough. You know, it doesn't make any sense buying $500 worth of the coin if your gas fee is $300. You know, you got to buy $5 grand now to make it kind of make sense. So let's see here. Yes, I agree. Tech Man with the applause. Yeah, jumping from coin to coin to coin to coin to coin is gambling. Now, when the gas fees are extremely low and everything's moving, I will jump 100%. You know, let's just say we were doing crypto, for example, and we did whiff and we wrote it up 30-40%. And then now we see SHIB starting to go. Well, we'll get our money out of this one, maybe leave a little bit in, maybe go to SHIB. SHIB starts going 30-40-50%. And then at this time, you know, Bonk isn't moving, and then we'll take our money out of Bonk and then we'll, or out of Shiba and go to Bonk. But that's what we'll do. We'll see what's moving, what hasn't moved, and we'll just jump. And it's only just to make $1. It's not to support the project or anything like that. Let's go ahead and look at the Fear and Greed Index. Playing the slot machine. That's right. Playing the slot machine. Appreciate you guys for being here. Again, I apologize for being late. It was just that I was dreaming. I was dreaming some really weird dreams. Well, just one dream, really. It was really weird. So Fear and Greed at 71. I would expect this to be like an 88. Just because where Bitcoin's at right now. We'll get to Bitcoin in just a moment. Liquidation City. Let's look at the Liquidation City. Liquidation City on the 24-hour time frame. Holy moly. Holy moly. This is on the 24-hour time frame. 24-hour. We have really nice liquidations at 112,875 at 75.25 million. Then we have 75 million. So 150 million. 150. Wrap your brain around that. 150 million sitting right around 112. We'll just call it 113. Make it simple. Then we have a really nice liquidation right here, 73 million at 113,673. Very nice. We have some liquidations building up towards the bottom. You know, 50 million, 50 million, 56 million, 23 million, sitting right around 111.3. That's what we have right there. Let us go to the 12-hour time frame. Sure thing, Joe. Just move your big head. Oh, yeah, sorry. So here we can kind of see it just a little bit better as far as the picture goes. Price went up, took this liquidations, liquidity. We do have more liquidity being built towards the top side for the ones that are shorting. We have some onto the downside. So the people who are longing. Liquidations, those are the stop losses and also the areas where people don't have stop losses. But if the price goes to it, they're $100, $1,000, $10,000. Turns to zero, turns into liquid, and goes down the drain. Goes down the drain. Now, how do we know if it's going to go up here or down here? We don't. All we have is level by level. And that's why I trade level by level. Do I expect a retrace? Sure. Why? Because, well, we've gone up already. How far up have we gone? Well, let's just find out. Let's go ahead and look at the liquidations heat map on the time frame. And we refreshed it right now for the 1 hour. We have the shorts getting liquidated, so that means it's going up. It might change really quick soon. 4 hour, we have the shorts getting liquidated. That means price going up. 12 hour, shorts getting liquidated, price going up. 24 hour, shorts getting annihilated because the price went up. Now, what I want to say is that for everybody who shorted here, all the groups that shorted here, because, well, it's at a high, well, let's see, when the price was coming up here, I guess, or maybe we'll just say here, for all the people who were shorting here, all the groups, they're really quiet right now. It's crickets, cricket noise, cricket noise, cricket noise. Joe, was that supposed to be the, yeah, it was. But all those groups are quiet right now. Now, if the price would have come down and come back into this range, well, we would have been hearing how great they are and how amazing their calls are. And, you know, join their group and look at this strategy and whatever. That's what we'd be hearing right now. But since it didn't go down and it went up, cricket noise, cricket noise, cricket noise. Yeah. Now, what I'm talking, when I'm doing all this, you know, we don't know which way the price is going to go. All we have is probabilities. When we were here, I was thinking we were going to come down, then come up, possibly get rejected off of this trend line, then eventually break out of the trend line, do a retest on the trend line. We, you know, came up here. We didn't get necessarily rejected. We actually broke through it. Our retest failed, came down here just to tap this, just to liquidate people, in my opinion. Came up, started retesting this. Then when we broke the level or the zone, which would be this yellow, then this is when we're, okay, we might be going up. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. We just have probabilities. And because we might be going up, let me see here. 1 second. One moment. Let me just check something really quick.
We surfing markets, baby. Waves
We jam out.
No crystal ball, just toss me dodging the shards.
Okay, 1 second.
The game we traders riding the swell.
Okay, and I'm back. All right, there we go. All right. Oh no, man, I got stopped out of my Bitcoin. Gosh darn it. I bet you it was right here too. Gosh darn it. That is horrible. You son of a gun. Man, I got stopped out right here. Jeez Louise. Very, very disappointing. That would have been like, I don't know, 400%. Man. Oh well. No, I was doing a long. I was doing a long from down here. I was doing a long. I took some profits, I think, here. And then I guess I have my stop loss somewhere here. Dang it, man. And it's just more so for bragging rights, but it doesn't want to pop up. Oh well. Dang it, that sucks. Yeah, so I must have gotten stopped out here. But look at that. Ooh, that would have been nice. That would have been like a 400. I was going 75x. I was doing 75x from here. I got it on the bounce coming up. And it was a high risk play. And I'm not gonna lie, there was no skill involved in this. Very high risk play. This one was, I could get it, the price could get rejected, but what I was gonna do was once it broke this level, for sure, I was gonna enter. And here I was like, you know what, it's coming down. Oh, I got scenes coming up. Sorry about that. But, you know, as it's coming up, it's like, you know what, let me go ahead and enter. I'm gonna get rejected here, but hopefully we can break through it. And no, we just broke right through it. I was like, all right, cool. And took my, as it was coming down here, I think I took my profit. And then I'm thinking it's gonna come way down here. So I think I put my stop loss here. And I was gonna re-enter once it, you know, came here. Cause I mean, it could have come all the way back down. But I was looking for a bounce. Man, I had that stop loss too tight. That sucks. Oh well. Would I short right now? I mean, if it was going to be a very, like a quick scalp, because right now FOMO is activated. The FOMO button has been activated. We have bullish divergence here, low, lower low. We have a low and a higher low. Boop, bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. So it's going to the upside. Now I did show this to my group last night. Last night I showed this to my group. I was going through a bunch of charts. Well, I say last night, but it was like at 6 or 7 in the morning, maybe. I don't even know. But let's see here. HQZ says, when Porky said, keep your stop losses tight, you really took it to heart. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I normally keep my stop losses tight. I normally do. But on Bitcoin though, I had it pretty loose for a while. Like all this right up. I mean, my stop loss was way down here. I don't know how. I don't know why I put my stop loss, because I mean, I was expecting it to come down. I don't know, whatever it was just not move. And we'll do those sometimes. But I was looking at it through my charts, and I was going through, it's like, oh man, I forgot about this. So here we have, you know, the psychology of the market cycle. I did this a few months ago on YouTube, and of course for my group, but you know, on YouTube as well, where we have disbelief, hope, optimism, belief / thrill, then euphoria. And I had this on the weekly time frame, and I kind of drew this out to where, you know, here's our disbelief state. You know, it's like, man, you know, why am I even in crypto? I don't even, you know, it's just costing me money. I don't want to be dollar cost averaging. I want to make money. I'm in this for the basically I want to get rich quick. But the very rich and wealthy people, they love this part, because this is when they can just dollar cost average $5, $500, $5,000, $50,000, whatever it is. They just put money in here every single week, paycheck, month, whatever. Then we have hope. Holy moly, we're breaking out of this top level, this zone, this accumulation, whatever you want to call it. Holy moly, let's go, a moon mission, let's go. Then we have optimism. This rally is real. We are making millions of dollars. Let's go. And then of course, you know, we have to have pullbacks throughout these stages. We have to have pullbacks, and here we had our pullback, and then we started coming up, breaking out of the optimism, going into the belief, where time to get fully invested. Let's go. Let's learn how to trade. Let's join all these groups that promises hopes and dreams and you becoming a millionaire without you really realizing the reason they're millionaires, because they're selling the dream of being a millionaire. And you're paying for their courses. Now, Joe, do you have a course? Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. Now, of course, with my course, you don't need it to learn how to trade. You learn how to trade right here. You learn how to trade right here. We show you every single day how to trade. If you want to join my group to have access to me, well, then that's when you do this. We have a monthly. Here's the annual. You save a lot of money doing the annual. And here is the lifetime membership. But you get access to me. We do all the update videos, all the thought process videos. There's a lot of really great information as far as, you know, being in the group. Do you need it to be successful? Nope. Join me every day here. I'll show you how to trade. I don't want to get rich off of you and become a millionaire off of you. I want to get rich with you. Now, there's a benefit for the people who do join the group. Everybody who joins the group, once, you know, the market gets crazy and everybody's just joining the group, I don't need all this money, guys. It's just me. I'm not going to leave it to anybody. So when that happens, and mark my words, you know, record this, save this, clip it. When I do make a crap load of money from the group right now, it's just basically just, you know, just the monthly expenses, really, because running a business is expensive. But when we do start making really good money, I'm going to be giving back to, first ones are going to be the members who have been supporting me through this whole journey. And then after that, YouTube members, and then after that, just YouTube viewers. But the very first people are the VIP members, because they've been with me day one, you know. Not only that, but they're with me right now, which helps me continue the business. It helps me get this good word out there. So that's what we do. All right, moving on. But we had the belief and thrill. Then we had this pullback. Now, I believe this is when I started looking at it as far as doing this schematic. And I was saying this is the golden pocket. You know, more than likely the price. Well, it came down here already. I don't want to, maybe, I'd have to check the videos, but there's no way I'm going to do that. I'd have to go back to maybe like December to see if I did anything like this, to maybe call out this golden pocket for it to come here and then revisit this, which I do believe I've revisited. This is like the third time I revisited it. And then here we're looking at this little zone, but it broke out of this zone and it retested this level that we have over here, which is this right here. So we retested that right here in June 16. And then now we're breaking this level of $3.38 trillion. We're breaking it. Well, let's go. Moon mission. So I did a video last night about this. I said, you know, we were here. How were we here? This must have been on the updates that I did. So when I did this, maybe we were here in December initially. And we had the pullback, and then it was in the golden pocket. Because I think initially when I did this, I don't think that we had gone in it. But like I said, I forgot about all about this chart. And then now, I'm going up. Let's go. John 3:16 says, we bullish. We are bullish. Sam in the house. What's up, Sam? What's up, guys? So question. I should have put this in the poll. Have you all seen my new diss video? I got a new diss track. It was one of my trollers. And I think he wanted me to do it because I think on one of the videos I said, yeah, if he keeps on doing it, I'll probably make a diss track about him. And then the next day, man, he just blew up my comments, like 10 comments of how trash I am. And then the next day, 10 comments of how trash I am. I was like, okay. I think he wants me to make a song about him. So I made a song about him. It's a very funny song. Very funny. I could have elaborated a little bit more, but it's like, no, because then it'll be like a 5-minute song. So nobody wants that. It's like a 2.5-minute song. It's pretty funny, in my opinion. Pretty funny. Let's see here. So right now, we're in the euphoria stage. The euphoria stage started in May. At least that's where I had this box. Well, actually, it started before that. I want to say April. But I had this starting in May to potentially December for the market cap of the total. That includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything else. From it going from approximately 2.59 trillion to almost 6 trillion. Techman says, letting dude live rent free. But yep. So that's what's up. Let's see here. Any coins, guys? Any coins you want me to do? If not, this will be a quick show. Maybe Trade Flies on. I don't know. But yeah, today we're running a little bit late, just for the simple reason that, well, I was up all night, and then I ended up getting some sleep. Don't see. What's the date? Thursday or Friday? Thursday. Man, you know what, guys? I went yesterday to, I've been wanting Mexican food for a long time. Trade. Blah. I've been wanting Mexican food for a long time. I said, you know what? I got a lot of alerts going on. I want to go eat Mexican food. So I go Mexican restaurant. And maybe I was just expecting too much. I'd rate it a 4. Maybe even a 3. Very disappointed. Nope, Trade Flight's not here. Oh well. Oh, well. Let's see here. Right now, we are in optimism. No, right now we're in euphoria. See the boxes? This is what we were in, and now what we are in. So this is this right here. So we'll see. We'll see. To here, or belief, or hope. NVIDIA 6900 on ETH. What? I don't understand that. Keep an eye on it. NVIDIA 6900 on ETH. Keep an eye on ETH. I don't know what you mean. Let's see here. There's a good Mexican food and bad Mexican food. Yeah, man. I used to live in San Antonio, and there used to be a restaurant called Pancho's, and it had the worst food ever. But man, their sopapillas. Oh my gosh. I might be putting in an extra syllable, but their sopapillas was so delicious, and I would eat it with their cheese enchiladas, which is horrible, but it was so good, and I'd go there just for that. That was one of my mom's favorite places to go. So every time I take her to the doctor, I say, Mom, let's go and eat. Like, okay. So it was funny. And it was so funny too, because she finally got a wheelchair placard, and we would go to the Pancho's, and I would park in the handicap spot because, well, we had that wheelchair placard. The only problem is the handicap spot was further than the first available parking spot. But because we had that handicap parking, I would park at the handicap and then hang the placard and then get Mom, and it was just funny. Oh, anyway. Pigman says token. Complete senses, my friend. If I didn't get the first part, I'm definitely not going to get the second part if it's even less words. Do you want me to look at NVIDIA on ETH? I don't know what you're trying to say. We have whiff. No, we don't. This is not an official setup. The risk reward. I mean, we're already in trades with better risk reward, but could this make money? Sure, of course. So if y'all want, here you go. That's this is one that I was kind of debating on putting out last night, and I was even saying too, because there's been a lot of them like this, where it'll go up and then go, and then now we can move our stop loss tighter because it's finding support, and then of course it gets our first target, second target, so on and so forth. But I didn't post this one. Let's see here. Jeez Louise, I didn't mean to do that either. So that's a setup. So that's the benefit of being here, is that you get some of these. Come on. I'm not supposed to be showing you those. Well, I can do whatever I want, but I would prefer not to have shown you those, because I'm trying to find one that I have on the YouTube layout. So you'll see that this fart coin is way different than the fart coin that you may have seen on for the group. So this is way different. So here's where we entered, or this is where we were saying to enter. Here's your stop loss. Here is your first target already hit. And then now this was a call out. This was a setup provided here on YouTube. They make money. So now what would I do? I mean, the price could come all the way down here. So now what I would do is I'd get my stop loss and I put it right here. Give it a little bit of wiggle room. So let's go ahead and update this. This was an official setup for YouTube. So let's just go ahead and update this like we would for the VIP group. And then now here would be the updated stop loss. There you go. And if it does come down, hopefully it doesn't. But if it does, we're still in the game. But first target hit. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Now I'm going to sound like everybody else. Who took the trade, guys? Who took the trade? Yeah, but let me get out of here. What I find so funny is when the host is just talking about this, you know, let's just say the price did something like this and the price came down here, and they're like, yeah, you know, this right now would be a good time to enter. I'm not entering the trade just because of X, Y, and Z, but my first target would be here. My second target would be here. But, you know, I just don't feel it. I need to wait for confirmation. Right now, it's not giving us confirmation. And then, bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, I'm just, man, it's moving. It's moving. Oh my gosh. Who took the trade, guys? Who took the trade? You know, congratulations. Whoever took that trade. Yeah, you're up 55%. Let me know in the chat. Who took, man, it's just going. And I didn't take the trade, but man, who took the trade? It hit our second target as well. Let me know in the chat, guys. Who took? Really? I mean, can you even get credit for that? You know, you saw the setup. It wasn't to your liking for whatever reason. It starts moving, and now you're taking. I don't do that. I've never done that. Who took the trade, guys? Who entered that call? Who's making money with me? Join our group. But man, you're just saying that because it's moving up. If it would have went down, you see, guys, that's why I didn't enter the trade. Well, because it wasn't ready. I needed to wait for my confirmation. Blah, blah, blah. Join my group, learn how to trade, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, I don't do that. I do this. This is what I do. There you go. There you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I keep it real, guys. I keep it real. I'm telling you right now, I keep it real. Yeah, I don't do none of this. And man, so many people, I don't say everybody, but so many people do it. And you know who I'm talking about. You watch them. Oh, guys, look at this. And I got to wait for confirmation. And oh, it's moving. Who entered the trade? Who's making money right now? Let me know in the chat. And Bob, really? Why are you going to ask for that? You weren't even you weren't even committed. Anyway, so that is that one. Let us go and put this into the YouTube rapid fire. Okay, there we go. And if y'all want to check that one again, just let me know. But let's see here. NVIDIA 16 is a token on each chain. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. NVIDIA 6900. Nope. See here. I trade on intuition, not confirmation. There you go. That's what it's about, intuition. And you get intuition by experience, because you've seen it happen over and over and over again. So more than likely, it might happen again. More than likely. Doesn't mean that it will. Just means that the probabilities are there. And that's what we trade on. We trade on probabilities. Yep. It's a token on each chain. I'm pulling it up. NVIDIA. Probably on one of these crap caca poo poo things. One moment. One momento. NVIDIA 6900. Is it this crap? Let me know. Yeah, moon mission, guys. A moon mission. The FOMO has been activated. Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Let me know if it's this crap. Well, let me know. Market cap of $4,000. $4,000. The contract address. Assuming you're going to post it. It's one of these poopy coins. I haven't done a poopy coin in a long time. In a very long time. So we'll see. French Toaster in the house. What's up, my man? French Toaster saying, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys. Tech man, I'm running out of patience. We've been stuck here for over a minute or two. I do understand that there is a slight delay. YouTube blocked it. Of course it blocked it. Is it this one? Yes or no? Is it a website? Work around the block. You know, put a space in there, put a something. There we go. Like it's not even here. How can I? How would I have found it? How can you find it? Copy text. I hate doing these poopy ones. Charting. Let's do. What's this one? No, I don't like this one. I haven't done these in forever. Charting. Charting. What's this one? A deck screener. Fine. Oh. Hey, we got Wix Wi-Fi 89. Wi-Fi Super Poo. So it's called Coin 69. Okay. 8 months old. Markup. All the markups are about the same. Okay. I confused him. Yeah. For one, you didn't give me the right name. It's called Coin 6900, not NASDAQ 6900. But let's just look at this. As we shocked and amazed. I don't want to pay gas fees for this caca-poo-poo. But if you put $100 in, that $100 could potentially turn into $100 in, 200%, maybe 400%. But I don't do this stuff. Road Dog would love something like this. He would be all over. Oh yeah, look at this. You got the trend line here and blah blah blah. But that's because he has extra money. So his mindset is different than mine. Mine is like, holy crap. You know, I have one ramen left for the week and I got to split that up into 4 segments. I don't know if I can do it. So I don't want to put $5 into this coin because what, I mean, it looks good. I'm not going to lie. You know, we had a bottom right here. It's doing higher highs, higher lows. Right now, it's just underneath this really strong resistance at 0.0001599. But once it breaks that, I believe it could take off. It could. But for me personally, I mean, maybe if it was on a different chain where I don't have to worry about the gas fees, be all right. But liquidity 52,000, better than $14. I've seen some liquidity is $14. But I guess not too bad. Compared to where it was at. But looking at this looks pretty strong. It looks way stronger than this, that's for sure. Hopefully you get another pump group to pump it and make some good money. Any other coins, guys? Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know, or forever hold your peace. Let me know, forever hold your peace. And let's do coin. That's the right one. Coin 6,900. Nope. I remember this one, Coin 98. Remember that one last season? Just for the giggles. Hey, I haven't looked at this one forever. I don't think this is on anybody's radar. Anybody trading it? Holy smokes. Hey, we found the bottom. Never mind. We found the bottom. Never mind. We found the bottom. Never mind. We found the bottom. Possible announce the bottom? Possible. Broke this level. We got traders though. Have y'all been following Coin 98? I haven't yet. I was just joking around looking at it. Hour. Wow. Y'all see that? This level right here kind of gets there as far as finding support. Beautiful resistance on the candle body, almost the wick perfectly, breaks this level, retests this perfectly. No bearish divergence from what I can see. Is this something right here? Holy smokes. What's going on with Coin 98? C98. C98. 46 million market cap. Very tiny market cap. So this means it can move very fast up or down. Poo-poo. Absolute poo-poo. But, you know, you can put $100 in it. Open dream. Set targets up top. Maybe make a lot of money. Maybe there's somebody pumps this coin down 93.5% all time. Wow. Horrible. Binance, Coinbase, Mexi, KuCoin, Crypto.com. It's a wallet. Bunch of systems. DeFi. So here, HQZ says 86% bullish. Let's go to the website. Everyone's gateway to the open. Took a while for it to load up. This motion sickness. So I'm gonna do a -2 on the website. So we got a -2. It's not completely white, so I won't give them a -1 for that. I don't like the motion sickness big time. Did they not even know about motion sickness? Granted, I didn't get it, but I'm pretty sure if I stared at it long enough, I would. Open for everyone, everywhere. What? Easy to join multiple ways, blah, blah. It's open the internet with just your email. New wallets. Okay. Transfer money. Got it. Access all. Okay. It takes a while for it to load. I don't like that. One wallet for all your needs. Okay. Blockchains, dApps. All right. One place to buy. Blah, blah. What's this? GPay. Whatever that is. Okay. Okay. So there's more animation. Oh my gosh. Anybody get hypnotized right now? Their animation things, like, I'm gonna give it a -20. I've never done that before. -20. What's this? Connect with everyone via Coin98 Messenger. Turn transactions into meaningful conversations and be part of the support. Okay. Maybe it charges you like a little bit to send it and receive it, maybe. So you're like helping the thing. So basically it's a knockoff of ICP. Now ICP, man, that one right there was supposed to be a huge thing. Oh yeah, guys, if y'all want, join my Discord. In the Discord, we're just kind of like just talking in there right now. When I do open up a free portion of this group, for me, it's kind of ridiculous doing a free portion because I'm giving out free information like all day. Well, not all day, but when I do my YouTube, giving you setups, giving you like access to me and all that fun stuff. Not saying that I'm the best or anything like that. Just I know how to trade. But the Discord, it's more just kind of like joking around, stuff like that. Access to other traders, and it may evolve into something, but that's on Discord. For my Telegram, I haven't opened up my free portion of the Telegram, because when I open up the free portion of Telegram, that's where you're gonna have access to a bunch of the stuff that we're doing in the VIP. My goal is to get you in the VIP. And it's so funny too, because there's some people that are like, well, can I access it for free, like for a few days or maybe a week to see if I like it? It's like, dude, like you're getting everything right now for free. You want me to chew the food up for you and like, I don't know, it's like I'm literally feeding you. I literally am. But there might be a time where I open up the free group again on Telegram, and everything will be mainly primarily on Telegram. Discord is more for like the hangouts, having fun, talking. So give you a heads up. But ICP, man, ICP, it had everything under the sun. I liked it. I didn't get caught up in the hype. If I would have known better, I probably would have been caught up in the hype. I didn't know any better. It's like, oh, it went up. Oh, okay, cool. Do more, worry less. Full control over your assets, your keys, your coins, blah, blah, blah. I like the picture. That's the only thing I like about this as far as graphics go. I like the smiles, warm. So a very low market cap coin. And because of that, this means it can move very fast up or down. But nobody's really buying this really. D-Butt is pumping. LOL. OMG. OMG. My shirt says, a penny for your thoughts seems a little overpriced. Oh, I love it. A penny for your thoughts seems a little overpriced. I love it. Let's see. I guess there's nothing else. Anybody have any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? If not, we will put the timer on. The timer is now on. We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's see what was one of the alerts. Turbo. Let's look at Turbo. Turbo. There's a lot of coins right now that are be going as far as, you know, entering. Do not feel like you have to be in every single trade. You will miss trades. I say that to my group all the time. You will miss trades, and it's okay. It's okay. Because what might happen is, well, let's just say it takes off 30, 40%. You jump in it, what happens? It starts coming down. You're losing money. Then another coin takes off 30, 40%. You get out of your coin at a loss, jump into the other coin that's making money. What happens? Starts coming down. You lose another 10, 15%. And you keep on doing that and doing that and doing that. Your $1,000 is now 800, 700, 400, 100. And you're thinking, what is going on? HQZ says ALB. I don't think I've heard of that one. I'm hungry. I haven't had any food yet. What should I eat? I can't go out. I cannot go out. That's for sure. I don't know what it is. Is that this? I cannot go out to eat. I went out yesterday Very disappointed. I'm trying to think, have I had a Mexican? No, I've mainly, all of my females have been like all white, except for one of them. She was, she represented like an Indian alien base. This one right here, okay. So this is on USD, okay. I like it. I really like it. Let's zoom out. But all my females have been white. I love me the white girls. Love me the white girls. Man, the last one, man, she could cook. Good Lord, she could cook. She was skinny too. She was a skinny little thing. But man, she got the memo on how to keep a man happy. She was just crazy though. But man, could she cook? Oh my gosh. Best cook ever. And then I love Indian food. And her, she was married for like 8 years or something. I don't know. But her husband or ex-husband was like Indian, like from India, I believe. Where so she learned how to cook. She learned how to cook all the Indian food. I wouldn't say all of it, but the majority of it. And there's one called Brunani. I think it's called Brunani. Oh my gosh, man, that's my favorite. And there was one time, this one we're still dating, the one time where I come home from work and I just smell the food. I was like, what in the world are you cooking? She goes, oh, it's Brunani. And I said, yeah, no, like that's, I never told her. I said, that's my favorite. She didn't even know I like Indian food. She was just cooking it. And she goes, oh, my kids like it, blah, blah. I said, oh my gosh, that's my favorite. That's when I knew I was in love. That's when I knew. And then it turns out she was psycho. But I knew she was though. And I told her too, I said, you know what? I know you're crazy. I'm not crazy. That's the worst thing you can say to a female. I'm not crazy. I said, yes, I know you're crazy because I'm attracted to you. And because of that, you're crazy. And then sure enough, there was one day I was, staying over and stuff. I was going through the cabinets in the kitchen to get a cup or looking for a cup or something. So I'm trying to look for a cup and I go in and I see some meds. I'm a nurse. She's a nurse. And I looked at some of her meds. I said, I knew it. She comes in the kitchen. She's like, you knew what? I knew it. I knew you're crazy. Yeah. It wasn't a good coffee break at that time. Okay. So here, nope, why did I go to this? So we have this zone, but for these coins, they really don't care about these zones per se. But here is a zone. Right here. See, Dylan says, I'm married to a Hindu lady. Love the food. Oh my gosh, man. And if they can cook, man, like for women, very easy for them. Cook, clean. Joe, you're being misogynistic. Hear me out. Cook, clean, edify your man. What does that mean? Don't talk bad about him. It's that easy to keep a man. If you have your boys over for, watching the game or whatever, serve your man. Serve his friends. You are going to be the envy of your husband or your boyfriend or whoever, because their woman doesn't do that. And it's like, man, and then the dude, he's being edified because it's like, dude, like, what are you doing, man? You must be doing something right because, she's respecting you. She's not yelling at you. She's not rolling her eyes at you. She's not doing all this crazy stuff that women do. But yeah, it's, that's all they got to do. And for men, all we got to do, in my opinion, support them financially, emotionally, listen to their boring day of so-and-so talking about so-and-so. Listen to that crap and engage in it. Oh, really? what did Maria do? What? And Lucy was fine with all that being said? Really? Oh my gosh. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mr. Dutch is in the house. What's up, Mr. Dutch? Appreciate you, man, being here. But yeah. Oh my. I love Mr. Dutch. Yeah. But it's very easy what men gotta do, what women gotta do. Very easy. Very easy. But you get all these women, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna cook for him. I'm not gonna clean for him. I'm not gonna, man, get out of here. Yeah, tell me the name of all 8 of your cats. Let me know. But yeah. Anyway, Joe, you lost another one of your female viewers. It's all right. But my thought process, my opinion. Any questions, guys? I don't think there's any questions. I already asked that, I believe. So that's gonna be it. I do thank you very much, guys, for being here. You guys are the absolute best. If you haven't already, definitely watch this video. It is a new video. It's a diss track. It's roasted. I don't want to give it away, but it's roasted. It's a YouTube music. So definitely check it out. The troller got roasted. They talk trash. I drop bars. It's very cool. Only 50 people watched it, but definitely check it out. I think you'll like it. So let me go ahead and put that in the chats. Share. Copy. So definitely check it out. And I do thank you guys very much for being here. And you guys are the best. That's all I got. I do thank you. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. And let me do the camera. Awkward outro. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you. I'm confused, man. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, man. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you on the next one. See you. I'm going to get you to giggle and fall out of the chair one day. You guys are nuts. And thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. All right. That's all I got. We'll talk to you soon. Time to get something. Oh, yeah. Discord link. I think it was pasted already. I'll pin it. Pin the message. So there you go. Wix Wi-Fi 99 gave that to us. And again, in the Discord, we hang out. We just kind of talk. You know, nothing too crazy. There's a bunch of traders, really good traders that are showing up in there. And right now it's just, you know, building in the process of building something. But of course, you know, that's all we got. Well, I have a Telegram group, but that's the paid portion of the Telegram group. If you just want to come and hang out, well, then that's on the Discord. And then pretty soon we might open up the free portion of the Telegram to, you know, have charts and discussions and everything else. All right. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon. See ya. Later.